Hello everyone. It is Racer here, and we are at St. Croix. This is the eDTM by Diako, brought to us by their sponsor. Trying to remember who we have as their sponsor this year. I can't remember now. It's anyway, it is great to be back in the wonderful series that our friend Dirk has created. This is season 5. It's Pro Lobby, and this is a team event this year for this season, I should say, and trying to knock out all the preliminaries here. Yeah, we have a team event, base teams, so 2 people in different cars, or in the same car, and we have a variety of different cars going on. Let's just see, we've got M4 and some Mustangs, Toyota GT86s, and the NSX, and the Peugeot, Citroen. This is a Citroen. Teams consist of 2 people, trying to make sure everything is working right here. I know some things are probably kind of loud. Might need to turn my volume down on my headset. So just trying to make sure everything is working right now. And yeah, there it is. Yeah, okay. Hold on a second. Let's check the volume here. There it is. Yeah, okay. Hold on a second. Alright. Had to verify everything. So, again, I'm Doug, also known as Racer 14, Guinness Lounge Racing, and I am the comms for the evening. And let's see, again, we have teams of 2 people in identical cars, and we have the teams vary from car to car. As you see, look at 2 guys in M4s and 2 guys in NSXs and 2 Citroens and then 2 Toyotas. So it's kind of interesting. This is only race 3. So we've got an hour of racing, or is it laps? So different strategies depending on your car. No front-wheel drive cars in this race so far. Just about ready for practice to end and qualifying to start. There's one of the fast guys, and we've had the experience of racing against Deck. Deck's a world top talent here, so I think we're getting ready to do qualifying. Almost qualifying. That's spectacular. Here we go. So to go back and check some of the guys need to give each other a little bit of space here. Oss has already been knocked off, so a little bit more patient on the outlap. I'm going to say we are in qualifying. Yes, qualifying. 10 minutes of qualifying. Looks like I thought it was 15 minutes of qualifying. So Yari here, the Mustang. There's Tyson, TNT. And the Toyota 86. These are Group 4 cars. Funniest Cowboy and T-Wood. And know their guys are teammates because their deliveries are the same, and these are the pros, so expect a little bit of more patience, a little bit more professionalism in qualifying, giving each other a little bit more space. If you're on a hot lap, if you're warming your tires up, it doesn't take a whole lot to warm your tires up in this game. So again, we're Gran Turismo 7. This is St. Croix B Reverse, so it's one of the better layouts of these fantasy tracks. This is probably one of the better tracks in Gran Turismo. It's often not used. They have so many tracks in this game. About almost a 50-50 split of real tracks and fake tracks, or fantasy tracks, original tracks. There's different words they use for them. Let's see. Tyson is the first car. He's going to be the first car to start a flying lap as they come through the. Let's say what we need to do is to go to race options, display all driver names. There we go. All right. So yeah, this is the first flying lap. The laps around here, I think they're around just over 2 minutes, like 2 minutes and 30 seconds, I think. Maybe not. Maybe 2.5 to 2.25 minutes. So Tyson's the first one to put in start a flying lap. Got Taewoo. Funniest Cowboy, and Nick, M3 guy, one of our guys in the GLR also, and West, and Jelly, and I'm not sure what some of these guys' nicknames are. Opa and Magura. And there's Jay. Nelson. So I want to say we're going after individual championships, but probably a team championship is more the thing. So you definitely Series Sam, Rav. And there's Deck. So yeah, Boots on this. He is racing. So hey Richie, hey Nick, and Nick's actually racing. So look at some of the there was, as the way it went, there was a lottery for teammates. So they use a lottery generator, kind of a generated spin. So there's Tyson with 220, and then Taewoo with a 218. We got a 220 by Nick, 224, 219. Wets. So times are starting to come in. 218, so I think we're looking at like 218s, 217s, 221 by Scorpion. And Yari, he's got 218, so go better. .218.4 by Jaylee. Deck with a 218. So this track is probably going to it's a long track. It's probably going to benefit certain strategies, certain engine layouts. But again, we have front engine cars and mid-engine cars. With the variety here, I think it's pretty much kind of half and half almost. I think mostly mid-engine cars. There's the BMW. And Opa doing really good to get the BMW up there. It's not particularly a very fast car in this game. In real life, it's a very competitive car, but in this game, we're not really dealing with a lot of things in real life. But at least the NSX, good solid car here. Again, no GT4 NSXs. There's a GT. That is a GT3 or GT4, I should say. M4. Another GT4 based Group 4 Mustang deck. Get another car in real life is pretty competitive. In this game, it's hit or miss depending on the settings. There's Taewoo again. Taewoo's in the NSX. Seems so that car's running a bit rich, a little bit back lane. And Austin in the Mustang again. Get some more times coming in here. Leto's got a 218. Some 220s. Guys better in their times. You still got Jelly at the front in the NSX. Taewoo in the NSX. The NSX is doing really well here in qualifying. I think they're teammates. I don't believe these are teammates. Unless somebody doesn't have a livery. I think we do have reserve drivers, and I believe Taewoo might be a reserve driver because that is a stock livery. So, open the M4, Austin the Mustang, nice Multimatic livery there. Multimatic does make the Mustang GT4. That is a team. I want to say that company is based out of Florida, I think. Georgia, I think. I think Multimatic's in Georgia. So, and they do make all the Ford products. Not sitting there. M4. Yeah. So there's a GT86 Phineas Cowboy, possibly another reserve driver. Jay in the NSX, so we actually might just have a couple of reserve drivers. Dirk, what's up, my friend? What's up, Ledwin? So, I think there's a reserve driver for Tyson's teammate, Nick. It's another let's call it a Vision or a Gran Turismo car, fantasy car, the Citroen. It is a pretty neat car. It sounds pretty cool. I don't know if they got a V8 or V6 in that car. And then Agora Scorpion, one of our Finnish players. I know Finn team that is in the DTR or the eDTM has been a great group of drivers. Over the seasons, they've only grown to be a bigger force in the eDTM. They do race on their own as a team in different Gran Turismo and sim racing events. A very close group of guys that do a lot of stuff on their own, a lot of kart racing in real life. They get to hang out a lot, so that's awesome. These guys do interact with each other in real life, face to face. So, and Tyson again. That's certain cars here got a penalty, carrying a 1 second penalty. Track limits more than likely. So try to see what our times are going here. We still got. Now we got Jalili up at the top here again. Still the 217.8. Deck with the 218.1. Looks like he's I think we are over. Practice is qualifying is over, so I guess we'll croak down. So currently we got Jelly is P1. This is the final lap for him. I think some people have bailed out. Looks like he did not do a very nice thing putting Nick into the wall there. We got Deck. It's like Deck's bailing out. He needs to get off the racing line. I think he's done. He needs to get in the pits or park it or something. And he's paused. Hopefully he's ghosted. Ravinity, he's done. Looks like he must have crossed the line before when the time clicked out. So we got a couple people who have flying laps still left. Ost is done. Opa is still on a flying lap. Series Sam's on a flying lap. Tiwu's on a flying lap. Wets, I don't see Hazards on, so he's still on a flying lap. Betizen, still on a flying lap. Looks like Nick probably bailed on his lap. Unfortunately, so Nick was second, 1.2 seconds down. Jay's done. A couple. Yep, that's it. So everything was done. So obviously we're looking at the qualifying results. We're going to get right into the race too. So for all the results, Jalili, and then Deck, Funny Cowboy, Rav, Ost, Tiwu, Opa, Series Sam. Let's see if we can go scroll next. Yeah, Bootson, Beltson, Nick, Jay, Yari, Mogura, and Tyson. So we get a spread of 2.2 seconds from the leader. So pretty close. So, yeah. So we're going to wish everybody good luck, and we'll see if we can jump back in. Hey Ian, how you doing, man? I think Ian is in the Pro-Am lobby, so yep. So race is 40 minutes. I want to say we're required to change tires. You either start on the mediums or start on softs, and you got to switch over. And yeah, it's getting ready to kick off in a couple seconds. Let's see. It's been a while since I've done spectating from here. So hope everybody's having a great weekend. So spectate, and we'll back out and then jump back in because it's just some quirky things that go on. I can't remember. So let's see. Standing start. Alright, so I'm gonna exit. I'm gonna come back in. Do we get all the... Could have been a little contact there, it's hard to say. To go back here in the middle here. It's a pretty long sweeping turn. It's kind of going up a hill. Turn 3. A little bit of contact here in the back. It's generally looked like a decent lap. I don't think we lost anybody to a dramatic off. So back up here to the front. This deck's taken away. Taking off on the front, a little bit of a change in for P2, and I want to say that is long turn. Who's that? There's Sam getting along the barrier there, dragging a little bit of wall riding. Also, going to slow him down. How much? Up, looks like Deck is passed for a lead here. I missed that. It's hard to. Welcome everybody. Welcome to the DTR, the eDTM by Diako. Go on board with Deck. Let's see. first flying lap. Up a little bit of wide by both of them. Getting a little, don't want to go off track on this game. Don't want to touch barriers. What happened there? Some weirdness going on. Know what we need to do. Display all. There we go. Sam and the Citroen. That is a game of strategy. Go through the field here again. We got Geely, followed by Deck, Daewoo, NSX in third, Sears Sam in fourth, Austin in fifth in the Mustang, Jay in the NSX, followed by Opa in the M4, Yari in the Mustang, Tyson in the GT86, yeah, GT86 Group 4. Ravi, and then again in their teammates right behind each other. Boots and Wes, that is, in the Citroen. Funniest Cowboy in the GT86. Scorpion, Namagura in a M4, and Nick. Looks like Nick must have got knocked around a little bit, pretty far back. Betel and the M4. Yep, a couple M4s in here. Again, some of these liveries might seem a little bit similar, but I think we're still dealing with. Actually, it might be teams of 3. I could be really messing this up. I thought it was teams of 2. But 218. This is a 218.3, best lap by Jilly. So we got Opa coming into the pits. So there's mandatory pit stops. So and the soft tires are not going to last very long. I mean, the soft tire is still faster than a medium tire, even if it's worn. But if you don't have to take on fuel, which it looks like you're probably going to have to take, a 40-minute race, I'm sure you're going to have to take on fuel. So you're looking at Jilly, he's already about almost half tank. We're only in 3 laps in. It's like, ooh, deck's off. Oh, Deck is going to have to be careful coming back on and have tires with less grip. Looks like Deck's falling down. Series Sam's right. Going to probably try to capitalize on that. We'll see. Jilly up the front. We're starting to see the front of the field starting to spread out a little bit. Start getting back down into the middle of the pack. Looks like Yari trying to get a little bit of the sniff of the draft here by Jay. A little battle here going on for 7th place. 4 cars in a row here. A little bit of oversteer. System got past, a little bit of oversteer. Wes is right up, nice behind. Gonna take a sniff of the inside. Is it gonna be clear? Oh, seemed like a little bit of contact. Again, it's hard to gauge this contact. It's like Oss is going into the pits. I gotta dump fuel. We're a little bit wide, a little contact. Looks like Tyson could avoid that. He went off track. Slowed down right in front of Tyson. Trying to jump around to the action here. It's kind of hard to kind of watch it all. I think Nick's playing his strategy. Started on the medium tires. It's just about halfway on his fuel. Again, we are 8 minutes in, so we're almost halfway, but so we'll see how it goes. Got to remember to save the. Again, you can really. It's a very wide track. Again, this is a really nice track in this game. I still got Geely with the top time, and then SX here. He's still cranking out purple sectors. Stay with him for a lap. He's stretched out a 5.7 second lead to Taewoo. So he's just trying to run away from it. This is the best way to win a race. Is just get in the lead, let everybody behind you battle for those lower spots, and then just stretch, just try to disappear. It looks like Taewoo's got a 2.2 second lead, which is a pretty good lead. But his fuel is not doing very well. He's got almost a quarter tank left. He started on the mediums, so try to stretch that fuel out as much as you can on those harder tires, put in less fuel, and on the softer tires, so you could probably go for another couple of laps. Deck's recovered. He's, like I say, he's almost second at 2.5 seconds behind P2. So, and Sam is closer to him than he is to the next car ahead of him. So, and then Sam has got a good lead behind to Jay. Jay's almost 3-4 seconds behind. And there's still a little battle for the 6th place now. And somebody going out. So Oss went into the pits. He dropped off. So stay with this little battle here. And we'll drop back to Wes. Go on board with Wes. Why he's got his spipers on. I don't think we have rain. Missed the brake marker, or you already missed the brake marker ahead of him. You come around that turn now that you're going on the bridge in either direction. It's a very tricky turn because that wall on the outside, that barrier, it just kind of like sticks out there. Ooh, a little contact. It's hard to judge a contact with the latency with the game. We're dealing with people from many different parts of the world, different regions. You got some, you got South Africans, and you have Europeans. The Finns are northern part of Europe. You got Brits and a couple of Americans. Actually, I only think Tyson's the only American in the race, so, but yeah, it's Deck in Ireland, so yeah, it's people all over the place, so it's hard to get got a couple people diving for the pits. Now, you might see some penalties with that because you gotta respect the pit limits. So where are we at? Taewoo. probably get out of this view. So Yari's coming to the pits. West is in the pits. So Yelly's still out there. He's got just under a quarter tank of gas, but he's on soft tires, so he's going to be putting those fast laps in. He did better his, the fastest lap, the 2:17.9. So he's just stretching out. His car's getting lighter. His tires are still competitive. Looks like his right side tires are going away, but there's a pretty even wear there. A little bit more on the right side than the left side. It's good to see the Nissan, the NSX. You see the NSX being competitive. It's a pretty good car in that force. I don't think they've adjusted the BOP, but he's got 11-second lead to Deck. Deck's got to come in on this lap. He does not have a lot of fuel left. His front right tire is done. Well, it's not done, but it's pretty worn versus all the others. That's that big heavy engine, that big Coyote V8 in the front of that car. So it sounds great. Adds a lot of weight to the front end of the car. Stresses out the front tires on braking. Again, this is where we're starting to see a little bit of that latency. So he's got Ailey's not coming in. And I see Deck's got to come in. I wonder if anybody's carrying penalties from these pit ins. And Sam has not come in. He's going to try to do another lap. He definitely can. Medium tires, quarter tank of gas. So some of these cars are a lot more thirsty than others. If you ROBIO.AI is our sponsor. It's sponsor of the race. Funniest Cowboys in. A lot of these guys are just switching over to the soft tires. Anybody who's gotten any penalties from the pit limits, the pit entrance and exit limits, if you come across the white line, I would say that was part of. So here we go. So just stay with. Come back to Geely. He's got a 18-second lead to P2, and P2 has. You look at his soft tires for P1 and medium tires with P2. So and Sam has had a bunch of people pit ahead of him, and the cars that probably aren't as fuel efficient. This is where Geely's got to come in and see if he can hold on to those to that gap that he's built up on those soft tires. So I want to say Teo's who he's really competing with. Yeah, so here we go. Here's Geely. He's coming in. Sam's coming in. Sam's definitely got to be coming in. He doesn't have to. Don't think he's going to make another lap though. So Geely's coming in. So he got almost halfway. So he's going to have to fill up all the way. Sam's going to stick out for another lap. Geely's out. So it looks like his pit stop was only like about 9 seconds. Oh, no, it wasn't 9 seconds. More than that. Yeah, it might have been 9 seconds. Yeah, just about. It comes out. You got 7 seconds down to Sam. Tewu's pitted already, and see how this develops between the medium tires and soft tires. This is like T-Woo. His times aren't impressive so far. His best so far is a 2:19 on soft tires, versus Geely was doing 2:18s on soft tires, so it's about the same amount of fuel. So we'll see how that goes. There's Tyson. Tyson's probably be coming in. He'll be switching to soft tires. Beetle, and M4, he's gonna come in. So some of these cars have been very thirsty and have not made it to the halfway point. So again, it's a 40-minute race, and you can't make it to halfway on a full tank of gas. This is where Nick should be coming in. Deck is pitted, and he must have had it. It's hard to this Delta. The Delta sometimes does not work. It doesn't tell you when people have pitted. The no Deck did pit, but it's not telling me that he did. I can see it where he did. He's on his outlap, I believe. He can't be on his outlap. Look at his tires. Saying I'm not kidding myself. So Sam here in the pits with no fuel, so he'll be filling all the way up. Well, let me think. We might not have started with full tanks. That's also the other thing. And having not jumped in, not paying attention to the season as it's gone, and not boning up on everything, whether they're starting on full fuel loads or not. So Sam is comes out in 8th place from his pit stop. So Geely's just taking back the lead. T-Woo, P2. So T-Woo might have to pit again. What some of these guys' strategies are going to be. Trying to pit once, or maybe pit twice. A little battle here for P3. Two BMWs and their Ford version of that same layout, the Mustang. Front engine, rear drive, twin turbo V6, inline 6 versus a non-turbo, a normally aspirated V8. Stay on board with Deck here. Oh, nice pass for 4th. Front straight. Oh, it's concerning when you get onto the grass there. Looks like Betson's going in for the pits. His first pit stop. Yeah, so we're going to see guys doing 2 pit stops. Might be where some of the other guys in cars that maybe not as quick but can make up that time in the pits. You only have to pit once versus having to pit twice. So back here with Geely, and he's going to be only pitting once. We're at 22 minutes in. The Nissan, I keep saying Nissan, the NSX. Doing pretty good. But I want to say Taewoo, he pitted. I remember he did pit very early, trying to get that. I could probably get those medium tires out of the way, but he's going to have to pit and lose P2, so he might be able to get a few positions back. But also, Geely's on the medium tire, so yeah, he just gave up the lead. Just pulled out of the way. Very smart. You know, his pace is not nearly as quick as Taewoo's is. Taewoo's putting in better laps, but he's got probably a little bit fresher soft tires. But he's going to have to lose the lead here when he goes into the pits in another lap or two. Put a light fuel on and on fresh soft tires. So, and tires play a huge part in this game. That you can see how much they're wearing, and you know, it's a gradient. You know that you're just actually told to you, your tires are shot. At a certain point, they're going to be completely useless. I say in other games where they don't really give you the, they just say, oh yeah, you've been on these tires for so many laps, so that they're not going to be as good as they were when you started. A couple more people going to the pits. Opa and 7 is on softs. He'll be jumping back onto probably more softs. Got more softs. Let's see how some of these guys come up. Well, they got to come back to Taewoo. Taewoo's going to be coming in. He's probably going to drop down quite a few spots. We're concerned with some of these. Let's go Scorpion. Agora, he's pitted. Probably be his last pit stop. Cowboy. Just pitted. And then Nick. M3 guy. He's probably going to be doing a one-stop strategy. And a few more fuel-saving strategy. Same with Tyson. Tyson's probably more of a fuel-saving strategy. Austin the Mustang. That might not be so much. Might not have much of a choice in this strategy. That's an ET. Just to pronounce some of these names, I'm just terrible at it, so. Got 15 minutes left now. Opa. West jumping into the pits. Taewoo's just coming out. Down to 6. Taewoo. He did not have to fully pit or fully fuel. But he's going to keep trucking along. Oh, he should have a good chance of picking up a couple more spots. Yeah, saying this last quarter of the race here. Let's just see, back over where we're at the front. Ely up here in the front. He's really doing an outstanding job with this NSX. Got himself up into the front after the first couple of laps. Has had a good race. He's lost the lead, got it back from a pit stop. There's his teammate right behind him. Pretty sure it's his teammate. Their liveries are identical. And I have not checked my cheat sheet to see which team is which. You know, this delivery is what you go by. So then Deck's front right tire is at the shotgun shell stage. It's like mostly red and very little white. So I guess we're gonna see Deck come in for the pit stop. See if he can charge back to the front after getting some fresh tires, but he's gonna lose third for sure. And Sam just chugging along. He's been right up in the pointy end most of the race. So Deck's in, Jay's in. So it's like got some guys just topping up and putting these fresh tires on. So this is where the one-stop strategy guys maybe start coming back around. Taewoo back up to third, so it's pretty much, he can possibly move back down. His tires are fresh. He's got all the gas on that he's going to need. I specifically know which car would be faster in this scenario. That Toyota. I think can make it seems to be wearing his tires. His pit stop was a lot further away than Taewoo's. Opa 5th, BT 6th, Jay 7th after his pit stop. Lost, also pitted a few laps ago. Deck, we got teammates right here, 8th and 9th. Tyson with Nick right behind him. I definitely think Nick's it's got the strategy. He's got one stop, so he's been plugging along. Looks like he's probably had some. Was pitted at 9. His lap times are dropping off as those medium tires really started wearing out. Wet's his teammate. Yari's getting ready to. Yari's looking to pass. Oh, just sticks it back in there. Oh, he's wide. Oh, Wes is off track. That is a penalty here. Magura. Must have caught a penalty for track limits. And nearly 12-second lead to Serious Sam. It looks like we're looking at the top 3 here. This is the way it's going to be. We're not going to have any more pits until the end. At least the top 3, top 4. The Rav could possibly need to pit again. 8 minutes left. His tires are a little bit ragged. BT teammates. Jay, teammate to the leader. Lost a little bit. Ride down that barrier. Up deck. Yeah, so back to the car. So they did have a roulette for the teammates, and they did the same thing with cars. And so all of the mid-engine and front-engined Group 4 cars were in the mix to be picked, but it was certain cars were chosen, and then those cars were then rouletted to the teams. So no one had a choice in their teammate, and no one had a choice in their car, which is kind of a balancing act. That there is kind of puts the fairness in it, but certain cars are not just more competitive cars versus some cars that aren't as competitive. And I think in this instance, all these cars have equal speed, possibly over a longer race. And their weakness is their pros. Betson, he's spun out, got some damage. I wish I had my rewind button, but I did not set up the keyboard. He's got front right and front engine damage, so I have to be a little bit patient here. Yari, just be patient. So unfortunate. Probably one of the biggest issues, probably one of the biggest crashes we've seen so far. I'm not saying it's the biggest one that's happened, but it's the one we've seen. So back up to the front. Geely, so 9-second lead. So Sam's kind of come back on him a little bit. So maybe it's some fuel saving. Got 5 minutes left. A little bit of fuel saving. But yeah, T-Boo's come back to Serious Sam. Get off track, and lots of bad things can happen. So we're looking at mid-engine. We've got the first of the front engine cars, Toyota. Opa, the M4. I think that's probably a pretty good result for the BMW. And we got followed by Jay and Ost. Deck. Nick's got himself up into the top 10. Let's see who's up. Yeah. Yari's tires are a little bit better. It's all about that management. Can you manage your tires? Tight. Oh, he's putting up in there. Nice pass by Yari. Can he hold on to it? Get the switcheroo by Nick. Nick gets the switcheroo, gets it put back in front. It's a drag race down into the turn. A big, fast, sweeping turn. Yeah, Nick holds on. Well done, Nick. Nice little battle here. Ooh. Funniest Cowboy putting it up in the inside there. Another fast turn. You don't want to go wide here and get up against the barrier. Yep, Funniest Cowboy gets into the 11th P11. Let's jump on board with Yari here. I honestly think that Citroen is a pretty good match for the Mustang here. Mustang's not really getting much of a draft either. Yeah, we know Nick gets a lot of driving. Does some iRacing, does a lot of ACC. Yeah, I think he does quite a few different leagues. Oh, that's a little bit too much contact there. Yeah, just because it looks like an opening doesn't mean it is an opening. Cowboy looks like getting a little bit of contact in the back end there. It's some generally fair racing. I mean, it is, like I say, if you see an opening, doesn't mean you can put it in there, but it looks like he held back. I know he did make a little contact. Doesn't look like he was going to force himself past. Sometimes you do make contact for different reasons. Again, we do have latency and lag in the game. All these different regions of players, you know, it's multi-region races like this. You're going to get, as you can see, some steering assistance here too on Yari's inputs. So I want to stay with this race because it's probably one of the closer battles we have. Got a couple battles up there, probably with Deck. A couple positions up higher. But this is the last lap. Gotta go about the front. Way to go, Yelly, with the lead. Serious Sam, spicing out of fuel. Oh, he's going to lose P2 to Taewoo. Brevity grabs himself P4. Opa Jates right on his tail. Oh, way to go! Great race there. Ost comes across. Deck for 8th. Yari. Looks like Nick must have run out of fuel. Nick ran out of fuel. Oh no. So Yari with 9th. Funniest Cowboy with 10th. Benny with 11th. Tyson with 12th. Nick got 13th. Wasn't paying attention to his fuel. Just missed out on the fuel. Wes, his teammates. Magura Scorpion. Oh, wow. Wow. Next, yeah. So, way to go victory for Yelly. Pole position, and he got the win. Well done. So, let's see. Look at the results. Yep. J. Lely. I'm sure I'm butchering these names. Their nicknames. Taewoo, Serious Sam, Remedy, Opa, Jay, Ost, Deck, Yari, Funniest Cowboy, Battelle, and Tyson and Nick, because I know them, Wes, and Magora Scorpion. And you always switch back to nicknames. Go back and look. Take a So well done, everyone. There was a little bit of contact there, but I think it was very good racing. I know there's nothing was dive bombed and punts. Didn't see a lot of that. That was very good. Now we'll go back here and we'll save the replay. Pro. Here. All right. So, yeah, really good race. I hope everybody enjoyed the commentary, and I'm a bit rusty in doing it. And I wish I had my keyboard. I could have done a little bit of replays. There's still a few options you get with the keyboard, which is nice. But well done to everyone on a great race. Yeah, it's just unfortunate. A couple of people there ran out of gas right at the very end there, to lose considerably. Like Nick was P10. He was inside the top 10 and lost out. And who else was it? Who else was up at the front there that lost positions due to the running out of fuel? So yeah, that was very unfortunate. So again, well, we could have watched the replay. If it comes back, maybe we'll go back into my library and see if we can watch the start. But I don't think there was a lot going on. The start was very clean. The whole race was very clean. A little tiny little contact, like we said. You got latency, you got lag, all these different regions coming together to watch a race. To do the race. So it was, yeah, it's hard to get the cars to have to figure out. The game has to figure out where the cars are at and that sort of stuff. So yeah, getting back to the results. Yep, Ellie, Tabu, Serious Sam. Yeah, Sam lost out. He ran out of gas to Tawu. So yeah, yeah, well done. So I think Tawu's delivery did not load. So yeah, I think you had teammates of 3. So yeah, if you look at you got a couple of 3 Citroens. I think you got three of each car, so teammates of 3. Yeah. So well done, everyone. All right, so yeah, everybody, thanks for everybody else. Again, I hope you enjoy the replay. Let's see if we can. There's the replay. I think I view that settings. I think I need to save these settings just to eDTM. Just in case I'm asked to do this again. I have Season 5 Pro Lobbies. Yeah. Let's exit out of here. Yes, I do want to exit out of there. And then... Yeah, sorry, Wes. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Looks like there was a couple of people that underfueled by just like a half a lap or a lap. And especially when you start getting into a battle with another person, you can over rev the car, forget to shift, different things happen, and use a little bit more fuel. And if you're not in the draft, if you're in the lead and you're using more fuel than anybody else, so yeah, it's so many different things that happen with that. Let's jump out to my library and we'll just take a quick look at the replay. Let's see, we can watch the first lap. Yeah, we'll just watch this first lap.
Deck gets the lead. Good start. Normally aspirated. That Mustang gets off the line pretty well. He's got position. Let's say, at least giving him room. And he takes off, and I think he makes one tiny little mistake, and then it drops back. There's a little bit of contact there, but I don't think there's anything happened from that. It's hard to say. Pause it real quick and we go in here and replay options. Display on. Yeah. Yeah, I think some of those cars that didn't have they had the stock liveries were just loading error. Sometimes it doesn't load their livery. So okay, we're on give room. Like it's very very, very clean racing. Lots of, room given, to each other. You got to give each other racing space, the space to, put your car. So yeah. Northwest. Yeah, we can. I mean. Yeah, a little bit of grass there. Yeah. I mean, everybody stayed pretty close in that first lap. Nobody really went off and died to death. So there's some skidding out. Oh, there was. What was that? Yeah, see, I don't know what that was about. What happened there, I don't really know. Yeah, coming in right here. There it is. Yeah, it's hard to say what's going on. What's going on here? Alright, well, that's about all we had. A couple little issues there, so it didn't look like anything happened. But again, thanks everybody for watching. And I was asked to commentate on the pro lobby. Not generally something I can do on Saturdays. My Saturdays are usually pretty busy with doing chores and everything else. My race day is usually tomorrow, and yeah, we'll see where we go from the. In the future. So again, thanks everybody for watching. Please enjoy the eDTM in the next round, and please watch the replay of the Pro-Am lobby. I'm sure there's pretty good racing going on over there. So again, everybody have a great night, and yeah, thank you.